This is your Abra Guru, and today we are going to give an introduction to timesheet entry with Abra Suite. Timesheet entry can be found on the Payroll Processes menu. Enter Update Timesheets. The first field you're required to fill in is the payroll period end date. So I'm going to, in this example, choose July 3rd. And then you must choose an employer you wish to work with, a pay group within that employer, as well as a couple employees or all the employees within that pay group or employer. Now this is a very small company with a very small example, so what if you have a much larger sample with a lot more employees to pay? Well, you don't want to sit here and click each individual, right? So what you want to do is use the mouse, the box up above the check mark box, just to get all of the employees check marked. Okay, let's go ahead and click on OK so I can pay these employees. So here we are going to pay a couple of employees, and I'm going to pay them a couple different entries. Abra doesn't have any limitations when it comes to number of pay types you can pay someone, and that's an important factor to understand. But you will notice that the default keeps defaulting to 40, so you got to make sure that you put the correct number of hours that you wish to pay for someone each time. I'm going to go to the next employee by using the plus key on my keyboard, and then I'm going to enter regular pay as well as vacation pay in this example. I'll use 20 hours as my example. I'm going to drop down this list here with my / button, choose vacation, and I'm going to choose 20 hours to pay for vacation as well. Down here, you might notice there's some earning code balances or earning code sums. So if I look at, I can see how much I've entered in regular pay. I can see how many hours I've entered in overtime. I can see how many vacation hours I've entered. So that could be something that might be helpful to you in balancing your payroll. On the left-hand side shows total hours entered for the actual employee that you're working with. So here it shows 40 hours. If I go to my previous employee, it here shows 43 hours. And below the total hours are some vacation personal illness balances that might be of assistance. This would imply that this person here has 26 hours of vacation available. So these types of references might be helpful to you when doing your timesheet entry. I don't want to act like I'm ignoring something, but I don't want to discuss right now other earnings, labor allocations, and deductions and taxes tabs at this time in timesheet entry. I will go over them in a separate video. I do want to emphasize something though. If you want to become a speedy timesheet entry person in Abra, you want to get used to using your numeric keypad found to the far right on your keyboard. Not available on a laptop without an external keyboard, but on a regular keyboard you want to use the numeric keypad. If you use the plus sign, that will take you forward in motion. So forward to the next employee, forward to the next department, forward to the next supervisor. It just depends on how you have your timesheet customization sort mechanism set up. The minus key will take you backwards in the same motion. The enter key will take you from field to field to field when you're in timesheet entry, again staying away from the mouse. The asterisk will bring up the employee find dialog box in case you want to jump directly to a different employee. And the / key will drop down any drop-down menus, such as drop-down menus for earning codes, drop-down menus for departments or job codes that you find within your timesheet entry process. This has been an introduction to Abra Suite Timesheet. I'm your Abra Suite Guru. Have a wonderful day.